see him?
Yeah. He's heading for his car. Lieutenant Miller? I'm Faith. Kate's sister?
She never mentioned a sister.
Yeah, well, we're not the mentioning kind. She told me to find you if things went bad.
She's been arrested. And you wouldn't be the suspect seen fleeing from the crime scene, would you?
Well now, it's difficult to recall with a gun in my face.
I know what you are.
You know it was a setup, right?
I know Kate wouldn't be capable of something like this. But my captain's asking some difficult questions, and I can't even get in to see her.
What do you know about something called Icarus?
Why?
It's mentioned on this. It was in Pope's hand. I think it's from his diary.
You took evidence.
Kate's the only family I have, Lieutenant. And blues in jail don't last long. She goes down for this, it's a death sentence.
I won't stop you. I owe that much to Kate. But there are plenty of people who'll try, and I can't stop them either. You better learn how to run.
Running is what I do best.
What is up, you guys? Your friendly neighborhood Boonslayer here. Merc is about to tell us what we're doing in this scenario.
Burfield International Shipping near the Riding Park subway. Should be a sign on top of the building. It'll help guide you. Look, I saw Ropeburn wrestle once. Broke some poor bastard's arm, then headbutted the ref. So if this Ropeburn really is mixed up with Pope's murder and Kate's setup, then he sure won't be a talker. He'll be a fighter.
Or he could have just been doing what they had planned for the match in the first place. You know, whatever. You probably don't know it's fake. It's fine. Well, not fake, but staged. Yeah, yes, I'm one of the people who refuses to call it fake. Even though, you know, by the definition of it being not an actual competition, yes, it is fake. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about Mirror's Edge and how dumb of a professional wrestling name Ropeburn is. Like, seriously. At least most professional wrestling names, at least most of the time when they fake a professional wrestling name, they don't try to make it sound like it's supposed to be a real one. Not only does this game try to make it sound like Ropeburn is like a fully legitimate pro wrestler name, it also, I notice, seems to try to make pro wrestling sound real. Like, sound like it's not staged. Which, honestly, even for the time it came out, pro wrestling doesn't even try to claim that. Like, by the time this came out, pro wrestling was acknowledging, yes, we staged the results of our matches. So what? We are an entertainment industry. We are making entertainment, not actual sport. If you like that, fine. If you don't like that, also fine. But it's our choice. You may notice that there are more triple jumps in this level. I actually like that small escalation in difficulty that we're seeing over time. However, you're going to see some areas that I really don't like, and some indications that they really... This is another thing that I like. This is a good use of their little shimmy mechanic. Most of their uses for it are kind of contrived, but they use it to kind of hide the path, which is good. There is another area where the path is unclear that I really don't like. Really? Basically, when we see that area, you're going to see me rage. Because that area is going to have a lot of the things that I do not like about this game in it. And there are things that I don't like about this game, other than the things I pointed out. One of the big targets that...
I just do what I'm told, you know that? Yeah, well, I don't know what to do. I, facilitate things. And I got more folks watching me than just you. And they wanted us to wrap her up all night for those blues. Yeah, so it don't look good for you and the dad. Take that up and down. In a few days, it'll all be over. Today's front page will be tomorrow's kitty litter. Come on! That run-up won't last long. None of them will, right? The Precious Project Icarus will be fine.
This is like legit pro wrestling heel talk.
Now don't get your panties in
This is like...
If you get that new
This is like him legitimately being a heel right now.
okay? Don't freak, they ain't finished building it yet. All quiet once you get above street level.
And I hate whatever city we're in.
And don't bring any of your friends. We good? Good. Anyways, I gotta get some chow.
And I like the sports team you don't like.
So, you know.
Seriously! He is straight up a heel professional wrestler. At least they got that right. And it's like, oh, Project Icarus was behind it.
So,
Yeah.
Roburn did know something, huh? Wonder who he's meeting with. Get back here and we'll find a way to make you an uninvited guest.
Yeah, it turns out Jackknife's information was legit.
Blue's heading for you. You
It
must
is
trigger the sound
easier
alarm
to do
somewhere
all of
fast
this with the
now.
gun, but you know what? I think it's actually possible to do every single bit of what I have to do without it. But I'd rather try that off camera because I haven't actually done it yet. I don't want to look stupid. Basically, this is the window that I feel like I have to... Okay. That's fine. Wait, is that an actual tactic you can use? Can you use that as a tactic? Falling on your ass. There is a tactic in this game. I think you are allowed to use falling on your ass as a tactic.
More Blues, head for the roof. Don't forget, you're public enemy number one, Faith. To those guys, you've got meal tickets.
Whoa, hi. Gunfire that normally doesn't hit me. Hi, jump that I normally make easily. What the hell is with that jump not being doable? I bet the other... Whoa, hi, cops that I normally don't interact with. Okay. Guess I was supposed to go the other way. I don't know. The level change? This is the last time I played it. Oh, that wasn't glass at all. Right. Okay. Another thing this game does is that it gives you multiple directions, but but basically automatically kills you if you go the wrong way.
Don't stop. You ain't shaking them yet.
And yeah, this segment is pretty tense because you've gotta just keep running, and you are going to get shot at least once. Yep. You're pretty much gonna get shot there. What the hell? What the hell happened to that jump? What happened to that jump? You know what? Whatever. I get to clarify. Basically, a successful run involves you getting shot the fewest times. See? You're always gonna get shot once. I think it was in the same place too. But yeah, you're pretty much gonna get shot once or twice. Basically, the key is to keep moving so that you don't get shot a lot of times. Now, here's something that annoys me about this area. this seems like it's going to be a good thing because they're changing up the whole wait in the elevator thing. They're instead letting you actually go down the elevator shaft towards your destination.
Shit, lost her.
However, it still has to load things. Here's how it does it. By freezing the game. No. I would rather have the loading elevator. Also, we just hit a checkpoint and you didn't know it.
Up ahead. Head for the cranes and I'll update you when you get closer.
That's a big complaint I have is unclear checkpoints. It would not remove... You do not have to remove me.
Blues have a chopper incoming.
You don't have to, like, you know, remove me from the setting to give me a clear checkpoint. Or to give me a loading elevator that's different... Or to give me a loading screen that's different from just an elevator. Like I was saying, you don't have to have a... You don't have to, you know, change... You don't have to, like, remove me from the gameplay to indicate when a checkpoint is, or do something different for an artificial loading screen than an elevator. You don't have to freeze the game to load the level. There are many creative waiting periods that you could do. For instance, if you were going to freeze the game, do it in the middle of a long drop. To give the illusion that I am entering a new area. To basically indicate you are now entering a new part of the...
Looks like you're gonna have to fight.
You're now entering a new part of the area that you're exploring. Crap. Okay, so now would be a good time to start talking about combat.
Watch it, Blues up ahead. Looks like you're gonna have to fight.
And these combat sections are always shitty as hell. Especially when the cops decide to gang up on you. This is a 3-on-1 situation. And there are a couple of ways to go about this. Either respect it as a 3-on-1 situation.
That's the end of Faith. Now get
Okay.
going.
Or, you know, make it like Xenoclash where things are unfair. Which, I shouldn't be that hard on Xenoclash. I mean, a 3-on-1 situation is intended to be difficult. However, when all of them are difficult to disarm, like in this situation, or if all of them are a little bit more difficult to deal with, then that creates a problem. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go in this elevator and read a PSA on why being a runner is bad. And we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed that little break we had. Now, we're about to come to a section that I am highly annoyed by. A particular thing in this section I'm highly annoyed by. Almost jumped off the edge there. But right now, I'm going to talk about the combat a little bit more, since it's a sticking point for a lot of people with this game that is bad. But something that I have specifically avoided up until now. The thing is, it requires a lot of specific timing, but does not reward you sufficiently for that timing. It is difficult to land a flying jump kick. If you do land a flying jump kick, it doesn't do that much. And now, here is the section that I am highly annoyed by. This first part of the section actually is not that bad. And in fact is pretty enjoyable. I even skipped
Shitload
part of
booze
it
in the
there
plaza. Go higher and get yourself out of there.
because I'm good at wall jumping. But it's over here where something particularly bad happens. See, you are supposed to go up here, but you're not supposed to continue forward. You are supposed to double back. I was highly pissed off when I went that way and couldn't figure out why I was getting shot so frequently and why I couldn't figure out where to go. There's also a brief combat section, but it's against one guy, which kind of makes sense in a narrow pathway. Now, it's very possible to whiff this jump and kind of end up very far back, which I didn't there,
Chopper's
so
got a call
that's a
from
good
his
thing.
mom that's bugging out. Not for long, I'll bet.
So basically, the hard part and the annoying part of that is over, which is a good thing. If one were to ask me if it was a good thing, I would say so. This section isn't that hard. Like, yes, you're getting shot at. And honestly, if you're good at combat, by all means, but I really don't want to do the combat in this game. Again, specific timing. The only thing that rewards that timing is disarm, and that it has the absolute most specific timing to the point where I honestly think that that is like to the millisecond. Now, here's the coolest part of the level. Right here. Bang. I don't think it's so much that. I think it's like Merc's reaction to it.
Did you just do what I think you did? God damn it, girl. I just spilled my Joe all over the keyboard.
Hey, you got a message to Miller? Never see him again.
Sure.
Alright, and now we go through here and the level's over. Hope you guys enjoyed that. See you next time. Till then, this is your friendly neighborhood Boonslayer, signing out. Bye!